In this video, I'm going to walk through creating tables as part of your workspace. Tables are useful in cases where you want to organize or get an overview of information grouped by different properties. To add a table into your workspace, use the Add Page button at the top of your sidebar and select Table from the different options. You can add a title at the top, and this will appear in the sidebar on the left-hand side of your workspace for navigation. A new table has name, subpage, and atoms columns by default. Name will be the identifier of each item or row added to the table. You can update it with a title by clicking in the header and editing the box that appears. In a table, you can think of columns as properties to organize your information, and you can add new ones using the Add Property option here. You can also change the property type and name of existing columns, which I'll do now to set up my task list. Clicking on the column header will present you with an editable title box and a drop-down list of property types to choose from, as well as the option to delete the property. I'll update this property type to date and add the title due date. Once I close this, I can then click into the relevant box in my table and choose the date I want to set. Atoms I'm going to keep as a property and will come back to shortly. I'm then going to add a new property, change this to type checkbox, and add title complete for me to track the progress I'm making with my tasks. I'll add in a task and change the due date. You can use the New button to add a new row to your table. Each row of a table is also a page in its own right. You can open this page up using the 4 arrows button at the beginning of each row. This will then behave exactly like any other page in your workspace. If I select a blank page, I can add different content as I desire to build my page. Importantly, I can also capture atoms of knowledge in this page too. Atoms are the important details and ideas you want to remember. There's more information on atoms and capturing them in our other videos linked below. I've captured an atom in this page, and this is where the atoms property in my table comes in. If I close this page, I'll get back to the table which this page sits in, and you can now see that the atom I captured displays in the atom column here, which allows me to quickly see and grasp the most important details and information for this task in my task list. As you add tasks in, the table will grow, and it might start to look something like this. At this point, you might want to organize and see particular information in a different format, and this is where table views are used. I'm going to create a view which will show me all the tasks I still need to do, and not show any tasks that I've marked as complete. To create a table view, head to the eye icon at the top of your table. Click and select Create a View. Here you can add a title for this new table view and select the view type. There are different viewing formats, such as chart, gallery, and vertical, to view your information in different ways. I'm now going to add another table, which I will call To Do View. Once created, I'll be able to set up a customized view of this table using the Properties, Filters, and Sort options. In Properties, I can show or hide properties I want to see in this particular view. I can also add a filter to display items that are not marked as complete by using the drop-down options in these menus. And then I can also sort by due date so that I get my tasks in order of prioritization. To swap between different views of the table, I can hit the eye icon and choose the view I want to see from the list that appears. I'm also going to update the title of the first table in this list to All Tasks. All views that you create of a particular table are synced, so as I update the information in one view, it will update across all other views of this table. In my To-Do view, if I cross off a task, it will disappear from this view as it's now marked as complete. But if I swap my view back to All Tasks, you will see the task is now marked as complete in this other view. Table views are handy if you want to see some of the information in another part of your workspace. We do this by embedding your table into another page. So if I wanted to have a task summary in my daily overview page to plan out my day each morning, I could add this alongside the other content in that page by adding a new section. To embed my table, I select Add a linked page from the Add section options. Then choose my task list page from the list of available pages. This will add a new section into my page. And the link icon shows that this section of my daily overview page is a link to a table located somewhere else in my workspace. If I hover over this section, I can choose View as Embed on the right, and it will expand the table to display on this page. I can then choose the table view that I want to appear here by using the eye icon and selecting from the list. So if I now swap the table view to To-Dos, I will have a summary of the tasks still to do when I want to plan my day. To find out more about tables, take a look at our other videos and the docs area on our website.